Well, hey, real estate fans, welcome back to Southern Oregon's housing market statistics for all three counties. I'm Alice Lema. I'm a broker at John L. Scott Real Estate in beautiful Southern Oregon. Best place to live ever, I think. And this is the week ending October 14th, 2024. And our trends continue, especially in the listing department. But let's go through the whole thing. Let's start with Jackson County. Jackson County prices year over year this week are up 12%. That's not been our trend. Jackson County prices year over year are up 12%. The average price of a residential home costing $550,908. The number of solds year over year in Jackson County this week are down 27%. We only had 27 closings on SOMLS in the residential market this week in Jackson County. Number of listings year over year are up 10% again year over year. So we now have 851 active listings on SOMLS in Jackson County residential market. We had 0 foreclosures closed this week in Jackson County, 0 short sales closed. We did have 2 million plus sales in Jackson County residential. The first one was for 1 million even. It was in Ashland on Granite Street. And the second one was in Ashland also. It closed at $1.1 million on Valley View in Ashland. So congratulations to those folks. Josephine County prices year over year this week were up 5%. The average residential home in Josephine County now costing $495,625. Number of sold year over year in Josephine County were down 27%, just like Jackson County. But Josephine County has 383 active listings on SOMLS this week in the residential market. There were 0 foreclosures closed this week in Josephine County, 0 short sales closed, and $0 million residential closings in Josephine County this week. Klamath County prices were down year over year this week by 50%. The average residential home in Klamath County costing $408,370. But side note, if you track Klamath County, that's still really high. Number of sold year over year in Klamath County were down 73% this week. There were only 4 closings, 4 sales on SOMLS in Klamath County residential market this week. Number of listings year over year up 21% this week in Klamath County. There are now 352 active listings on SOMLS for Klamath County residential. Foreclosures in Klamath County, there were 0 closings this week, 0 short sale closings this week in Klamath, and $0 million property closed in the residential markets in Klamath County. So the trends are still consistently the number of listings going up in all 3 counties. 10% in Jackson County, 6% in Josephine County, and 21% in Klamath County. And just a side note, if you have a time to listen to the podcast this week, Realtor.com and KCM, Keeping Current Matters, published charts and blogs that there's a national trend for the number of listings increasing, and that it's unusual to have this happen in the kind of fall and winter months. It rarely happens. So we did put that on our podcast this week, but we've been seeing this trend in Southern Oregon for months. So it's good to have the validation from the national stats. But at the end of the day, all that matters is what happens in Southern Oregon, right? So speaking of which, give me a call, give me a text. I want to be your agent. My number is 541-301-7980. That's 541-301-7980. And if you're enjoying these podcasts, send them to your friends and family. Give us a like, subscribe to the channel. We love when people do that. And also give me a call and let's talk about what's going on in your real estate life. There's a lot of opportunities right now. We're still at the bottom of the interest rate adjustment, is what we're calling it. And sellers are still somewhat accommodating and flexible, but that's not going to go on forever. And if you're selling and buying in the same market, there's opportunities much more so than there were a few months ago because there's so many more listings. But we also don't have enough listings to meet the demand. So more listings than this time last year by quite a bit, but still not enough to meet all the buyers. So interesting situation here in Southern Oregon. But yeah, give me a call, give me a text. Let's talk about what to do with your real estate. In the meantime, have a beautiful Southern Oregon weekend. Hug those you love. Bye now.